it was the night of nights when the bright, burning, beautiful star appeared in the heavens as a sign to all men that a baby had been born who would be a great king. There were some who were wise enough to follow the star, but there was one who lost the opportunity and goes forever in search of the holy babe. When first the great star appeared, it was seen by the three kings, Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar. They lived in the east, and although they were kings in their own right with countries to rule, they spent much time together studying the stars, and so learned much of their meaning. Through this knowledge they acquired much wisdom, and became known as the Three Wise Men. So it was that when they saw this star that outshone all the others, they knew that the baby king had been born, and they set off on their journey to find him.
We shall gather together great wealth and gifts to bestow upon him.
I, Melchior, shall give him gold, because it is the richest gift I have to offer.
I, Caspar, shall take him frankincense, because its wondrous fragrance will soothe him and make him happy. And a happy king will surely bring happiness to his people.
And I, Balthazar, shall give him myrrh, because myrrh means sadness. And then he will sometimes be sad, and this will make him wondrous understanding of his people and their problems.
But how will we find our way?
The star will guide us so long as we follow it.
And they took their camels and travelled over mountains and rivers and long sandy deserts to the west.
He must have been born in a great palace.
And they all agreed they should then be looking for the most important city. And so they stopped looking at the star and went their way until they came to Jerusalem and found themselves in the palace of Herod the king. They found no baby there, and Herod was angry at the suggestion that another king should replace him. He called his wise men, who told him that their books foretold that a new king would be born in a tiny village called Bethlehem. So Herod spoke.
Go forth, you three kings, to Bethlehem. When you have found the babe, return and tell me, so I may go and worship him.
Herod didn't mean to worship the babe. He planned only to dispose of him. Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar once again sought the star and followed it. On their way their thirst was great, and they stopped at a tiny house and asked the woman of the house for a drink of water. When they had drunk and rested, Melchior asked of the woman,
What is your name, my sister? For when we return from Bethlehem, we will bring you gifts for your kind hospitality.
My name is Befana.
We have heard of you, Befana. You are widely known as a holy and dutiful woman who helps the poor and needy.
Then they told her of the birth of the new king and the wondrous star that was guiding them to him. Her eyes shone as she listened.
I have seen the wondrous star, and I have known what it means. And I long to see the precious babe, as he is said to be the Savior.
Then you must leave all and come with us.
Would that I could, but I have housework to do.
Leave! Come find the babe the world has been waiting for.
She hesitated.
I will go with you tomorrow, if you will stay at the inn for tonight and return tomorrow.
If we can, return we will.
Alas, they didn't return, and poor Befana was grief-stricken, knowing that she had been too zealous about her housework and had missed the greatest joy of her life. To this day, the children of Italy know Befana as we know Santa Claus. Each year now, on the Feast of the Epiphany, January the 6th, the day on which the three kings found the babe and bestowed the gifts upon him, Befana comes to the houses bearing gifts for the children, just as Santa Claus brings gifts to you. The beautiful legend is that every year she calls at all the houses in her endless search for the child Jesus, whom she missed finding in his crib in the humble stable in Bethlehem.